Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. This is a quote by Christian Larson. Live in faith that the whole world is on your side so long as you are true to the best that is in you. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials finished down 170, NASDAQ off 40, S&P's off 17, gold contract down $8.90, traded at $1,176 an ounce. That's going to put some, we have high volatility out here in all the markets, currencies, bonds, commodities. Tomorrow, folks, is not going to be any different. Jobs numbers going to come out. You can expect high volatility to continue in this market. Silver, down 35 cents, traded $16.12. You get platinum down $3.33 at $10.99 an ounce. Copper was off 4 pennies at $2.68 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1.47, trading at $58.17. Bonds, the 10-year was up 14 ticks, 125.29. 30-year was up 1.5 at 151.10. Both dead cat bounces. King dollar flat at 95.50. The euro down 31 at 112, and the yen up 10 at 124.35. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? We'll take a look at the SPY first. This is what you have, folks. You're coming off the highs, and you're coming off those highs with volume once again. Bottom line, the identification is clean, clear, and cut. And what you have, you're going downtown, and we're going downtown, and there's never enough room for people to get out of the marketplace. We did 140 million shares today. You broke the swing point with volume. The swing point had 124 million. We are at 210. What that sets up, your next swing point down here, folks, is the swing point from May 6th. That's 206.76. Now, that's not the end. That's not the bottom of the consolidation. The consolidation that we've been in, that we have been in, too, since February 10th, folks. The high of that consolidation, you know, when we're looking at it, is like 212 in the S&P, on the SPY. The bottom of that is 204. So we'll see, number one, how we hit. Well, actually, I can do it. No, I can do an ABC. Yeah, it's an ABC down. Okay, so here you go. It's even better. So 213.75 is your 8 point. You get 210.20. So 10.20. So you get 255. 250. 250 gets you. That kind of gets us where we are right now. Yeah, so it's just going to the next swing point. So that's what it did, a small ABC down today. That's what it did. So your next swing point, is 206.76. That's the way that's set up. Larger issue, of course, is the 204. The much larger issue than that is down at that October price point. But we'll see how we first get into the lower consolidation points that we've been trading in. NDX 100. We take a look at the 3 Qs. What do you have with the 3 Qs? The 3 Qs closed at 109.56. 109.56, folks, is not in a lower range just yet. It's 42. So the 109.42 mark, I expect you probably get down there tomorrow. You did have an expansion of volume in the Qs. We did 28 million shares. Huge expansion, by the way. So for the next stop for the Qs, you're dealing with 106. And right now we're at 109.56. You know, what's pretty wild is this, is that the markets were down, but percentage-wise, right? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because if you're going home and you think, oh, my God, the markets are down a lot, they're not. And my point with that is that if you think they're down a lot, you better make sure you get a stop in quick, because the Dow's only down 0.9%, the S&P's down 0.9%, and the NASDAQ is down 0.7%. The reason that you may think that the markets are down a lot is that we're dealing with larger numbers, and we haven't had any down days at all. So when that phenomena happens, guess what? The perception of where we are inside the marketplace, you know, gets skewed. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? They whack gold, and we're coming into a Friday. This is going to be a wild Friday, not only in the commodity market, and the gold market. And actually, our own S&Ps and NASDAQ futures were more wild than the commodity markets out here today. So we came down $8.70. You're trading at a price point of $11.76. And I suspect that at least the low of today will get hit again. We didn't get to the swing point from May 1st. May 1st swing point is 1170. You got to 1172.40, closed at 1176. You did volume, excuse me, folks, you did volume 143,000 contracts, which is a lot, by the way. But it was an expansion of volume. So we're gonna basically come down and hit that at least once again. Silver. What do we do with the silver market? We take a look at the silver market. Silver came down 36 cents. Yes. What we have with silver, we're trading at the 1635 area. We did 51,000 contracts. Now that's light volume for silver. It's not bad. Silver, oh, I see what it want to do. That's not bad. Okay, this will be interesting tomorrow morning. 1580. We want to see how it hits 1580. So check this out. This is pretty cool. April 30th. Is it right there? Okay, so April 30th, folks. Oh, this is neat. I love it when it's set up like this. Okay, so check this out with silver. When we came off the bottom in silver, folks, well, if I'll bring you all the way back to the beginning. When we came off the bottom in March, you came off $15.31. You had the first expansion up, nice expansion, gets up to $17.39. It does that in 5 days. Then we take 3 weeks to come all the way back down to the low again. Dramatically lighter volume. Was going against the strength that was established on the 19th of March. Goes topside with volume, comes back down with lighter volume. Goes sideways, goes topside with volume again. And guess what? This is what the silver contract is going to give us the best indication of what metal is going to do tomorrow morning, and this is going to be cool. So this is what we're doing thus far. When silver came down on the 30th of April, we came down, and we came down with much lighter volume than we went up on the 27th of April. That level right there is 63,000 contracts. We only did 51 today. That's where I think it's going to go. That's where the rejection of lower price more than likely would be, and that's 1580. So tomorrow, you know, don't forget, 8 o'clock in the morning, we're live here at TFNN. Stay tuned. We do the Nadex program at 10. In fact, I'm doing a program every day at 10 from now on, folks. So bottom line, we'll be trading this little baby out here more than likely tomorrow. If we're not trading, well, what I would do, I'd be trading gold, but I'd trade it off the silver. I'd be looking to see how this silver is trading into that level, you know. That's going to be interesting watching in a huge way. King dollar. Now let's go to King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? What you have with King dollar is this, folks. Flat market in King dollar out here today. King dollar came down. It rejected lower price. It did it with volume, however. So I suspect what you're going to have, we get the jobs market coming out. More than likely, we're going to see a bounce in King dollar. King dollar get down to a price point today of 94.67. You had volume of 62,000 contracts, and that's big volume. That's 3 days in a row. So we're going to have a weekly basis down on volume also. But the way King dollar has traded, okay, that came into a sign of strength when King dollar was up on the 19th of May. King dollar can do a small bounce, and I say small, I mean real small, like about 200, 250 ticks. And how we get into that intraday, I suspect that's where this wants to go right now. King dollar looks to be a very large ABC structure on the way down. You know, the first leg down had volume on the way down. We had lighter volume on the way back up. When we hit highs out here at 50,000, 60,000 contracts, then came off those highs with 86,000 contracts and 75,000 contracts. So I expect that you're going to see King dollar continue lower after a small dead cat bounce. The bond market. Bond market, folks, had a bounce out here today. Large ABC structure on the way down, though. If you take a look at the TLT, that went up on 10 million today after breaking a B point yesterday with 14.8 million. That's going to be a little complex ABC, and all that means is that you go back inside the range with light volume, and you start hammering back down again. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.